I really got very curious about this approach of collaboration. Leaders from corporate companies working together with startup companies, and the leaders forming an advisory board and giving advice and help to startup companies, and really sort of opening in that way an exchange in two directions. And it has the big benefit, in my opinion, that big corporates get an outside-in perspective. And I really sort of got curious and interested in the program, and was fortunate enough to be offered by my organization to participate in EEX, and that's why I'm here and how I ended up in being in the program. Look, I mean, you have labeled it the EEX Journey, and I very much feel that it is going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey into uncharted territories, and that usually sort of means that you have to leave your comfort zone. So my expectation, it's going to be pretty intense, both for corporate leaders as well as for the startups. And we'll certainly face a lot of challenges. We'll face tough moments, but we will also grow together. That's what I really hope and what I expect during this journey on which we will be together. And I ultimately expect and hope that we will also have a bit of fun, and that at the end of the program, we will all take a bag of experiences, of new perspectives, of insights that help us to drive our businesses, the corporate businesses as well as the startup businesses.
You know, I wanted to test my own limits. I wanted to know what I'm really capable of, and this idea of serving as an advisor on an advisory board sounded very, very good, and wanted to give it a try. Also, I wanted to learn a little bit more about startup life without moving to a startup, but getting closer to them. I was surprised by how chaotic startup life can be. Not that our corporate life is less chaotic, but it's more of a systematic chaos. So you know to expect certain surprises, and it goes and follows. It goes according to and follows a certain pattern in the corporations. But in startup life, in every advisory meeting, we had new learnings and new surprises, and to deal with this in a meaningful manner. The most important takeaway for me was to learn to be a good listener. I learned very quickly during this journey that what they need in the startups is somebody who is an insider and yet an outsider.
I think it's a very, very interesting program which we are not usually having in our corporate world. Getting a real outside view from startups and as well from fellow advisory board members. So it was a great chance, and I'm looking forward to transferring the learnings. How are we as the advisory board working with a startup? What is really helping them? As well to our internal programs, as I'm working with internal startups.
Well, I wanted to explore what out of the entrepreneurial approaches, the spirit, can be actually turned back to our company. So I have a role in a company that has to do with corporate development, and that leads also to internal developments. And this was a great opportunity. Secondly, I wanted to give back, because I have been over decades supported by a lot of people in my career and in my development. And so this was a great opportunity, because maybe the diversity we had in our advisor team and how people with the different company, different cultural backgrounds were addressing the question, challenges, the tasks. We had head of HRs in the team, we had head of production, head of R&D, even a leader from the tax office. Totally fascinating how it was approach, and we actually were bringing up then a lot of good ideas from unexpected corners. The appreciation for this all-in attitude and the controlled, no-nonsense risk-taking, which at times you lose when you work too long in a corporate. if I would be able to bring that back, that would be a super big step forward.